Yeah. Thank you very much for giving your time, our breast fraternity of Nagaland. Today we have called for this press briefing on regards to the recent viral statements that has been put out by You Got a Voice Nagaland Season 2 winner, which was held on June 22nd. And the winner, Arula Jinger and Susalo Ringa, the first runner-up, they have reported that they haven't received payments, and this You Got the Voice Nagaland is organized by Meraki Entertainment Nagaland, and through this statement given by these two budding musicians, we have seen an uproar of talents, victims coming in and pouring out and sharing their story, their side of stories, from makeup artists to models to performers to everybody. To ito saigina mokambi, as a pioneer in this industry, we also felt that our images are being tarnished very badly. Aro ito nugina for the future younger talents and aspirants. Takan karnibi, we want to put an awareness. Because Nagaland, pishi chutu ase, there's a big ignorance within ourselves also. Amihan, pishi chutu, Nagaland, the pishi chutu, we all know each other, community pishi chutu ase, at the end of the day, there's a huge ignorance going on. Aro, Pachakan, young talents can, they also don't know what they are getting into themselves by entering such type of organizations and platforms. So this is the major thing that we have wanted to highlight on this today's briefing, and we support and we want to extend our solidarity to the two victims, Arula Jinger and Susalo Ringa. They are from Guhima, so they are not being able to be in this press briefing today. So that is one thing. And my friend will highlight the second.
Okay, first of all, I want to thank the media fraternity for coming over and then giving us your precious time. And secondly, I want to thank Arola Jinger and Sasalu Ringa for voicing out, for expressing themselves, for not hiding the truth. Because so many people have been doing that. When they have been wronged, people have failed to speak up. And because of them speaking out just recently, now we're seeing an uproar on social media that a lot of models, artists, musicians, makeup artists, hairstylists, so many people coming out and saying that we were not paid. We were exploited. Now people are bold to speak up. So I want to thank these two individuals for speaking out and then giving everyone the courage to take a stand. Now, speaking about the public statement, it is not just these two individuals, but since this morning I've been receiving multiple messages on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp about, sir, I haven't been paid for this season of Mr. Dimapur, for this season of Mr. Jumu, for Miss Kifri. Say, to name a few, we have Mr. Vikshay Chishi, Mr. Nagaland for 2023, Mr. Nagaland International 2023, held by Meraki Entertainment, where the prize money as advertised was 1.5 lakhs, 1,50,000. And he was paid 50,000 in cash, and according to the organization, 1 lakh will be for his sponsorship to represent in Mr. India, but which is not ethical at all. When you advertise a prize money, that is for the winner. That's what I wanted to highlight. And then Mr. Vikshay's case was that he was exploited of his talent, of his winning amount, which he rightly deserved. Another one is Mr. Alsanep, who is with us today. Mr. Ausinat Sudir, Mr. Dimapur 2022. For him, after winning Mr. Dimapur, he was supposed to represent Nagaland in Talentika Mr. India. Now, when you win a pageant under an organization, the organization is obligated and responsible to take care of the winner and send a representative of the state to Mr. India to compete in the national levels. But what happened was Mr. Ausunat had to pay 45,000 to the organization to participate in Mr. India, which is very wrong. That shouldn't have happened. In fact, the organization should be paying Mr. Ausunat to represent Nagaland. That should have happened, but that's not the case. Another one we have Miss Lizla, Miss Kifri, which is another pageant competition under the banner of Meraki Entertainment. So Miss Kifri, the price, quoted price for the winner was 50,000. But she was paid only 23,000, which is not even half of the promised amount. And then she was like totally blocked, cut off, no contact or communication with her. And then we have Mr. Tushi, second runner-up, Mr. Dimapur season 2. Though the amount is small, 15,000 was promised for the second runner-up. He was paid 10,000. 10,000 for the title of Mr. Popularity, but that wasn't paid at all. So he was supposed to receive 15,000, only paid 10,000, and 5,000 they gave some other excuse and never paid him. Now the amount might be small, but a crime is a crime. An exploitation and abuse is abuse. Whatever it is, any form of misbehavior is misbehavior. That's what I wanted to highlight. And then another one, though it's not on the press statement, we have Biki Dutta, who is Mr. Dimapur in the year 2022. 23, right? Yeah.
23.
So 23. And then I heard from him that even he was not paid his full amount. He didn't receive the promised amount. So when you put on an advertisement for a competition, winner gets 1 lakh. That is quoted. That is now strictly up on the board. The winner should be getting 1 lakh, but that's not the case. The winner is getting half or even a quarter of the price mentioned amount. This is misleading information. They are misleading the contestant to come and participate for the pageant. Yes, and then after the contestants come and start participating, start contesting for their platform, they exploit these contestants further by letting them sell tickets to their family, friends, business, to count it as a vote to get the title of Mr. Popularity or the top 10. See, such kind of vile manner, like vile practices, should be strictly discouraged. And then whatever has happened to these individuals should not happen to anybody any further. Starting from this point onwards, I think the general public should do a thorough background check about which organization they're going to participate in, which competition they're going to take part in, and then they should be fully aware about what they are getting their hands into, rather than just rushing into something because the prize money or the privileges were attractive. That's what I want to say. And I think Sarah Opang would want to add more regarding that.
So my colleague Donald has briefly, shared about the grievances of those victims, not just those winners, but then make our participate one for 2-3 years. Talaga Meraki Entertainment la de kamura. I think it's in the statement, in the comment section, from the first statement given by Arula Jinger and all. So tadi digna se ke three seasons come with surely makeup kuri na poisa dibo kuri na dia nai kuise aro ekta to designer mungkin laga designer kan bi participate kuri 2022 de aro takan laga poisa bi dia nai aro 2022 de moi bi judge ekta dekise aro moi laga remuneration bi takan bra dia nai I have already forgotten about the payment, but due to this viral sensation, I also wanted to stand for the victims as a solidarity. And today I'm here just to brief that there are so many exploitation going on just in front of us, and we are not opening up our eyes to control this. So I think without further damages in the future, government intervention is much needed, and this is something to do with a career of a person. And Nagaland, we have too many potential young youths, and the amplified platforms are very few. And so I think I would want to encourage the stakeholders to come in, and the government also to rectify and distill the ones, the authentic ones, to go further by giving proper sponsorship and also letting the winners represent state of Nagaland internationally, nationally in a grandest way. That's what I would want to say. Yeah.
Now, you got the voice Nagaland season 2 the winner Aro Lachimer Aro Susalo Ringado Tajan Keke Shamon the Kiman promise Krushe Aro Tiara to look with you.
Ito aro lage 50,000 dibu kuise holibi taige 30,000 ni first dishi kuise aro aji morning koi kima baji nishna deisle 11 o'clock de poisa tala didi la account de thalia sat ito Meraki Entertainment bra ekta breast statement ekta dishe like saying that moikan itu poisa dibo aro takan bra itu post to remove kuribo itu public statement to remove kuribo inia takpi itu takan itu eku kota nai kuise means to remove the post from the Instagram, but then aro la logot inia bi intimidate bi kuise aro the first runner up though he was supposed to get 30,000 holibi taige kali tak 10,000 ni batai dishe kuise, so like winner gave 50 aro first runner up ki 30 itu promise kuise.
Now, itu Meraki Entertainment Nagaland do kundi cholayas. Really group of organization kiman cholayas since upang jamnya abdi do Meraki Entertainment do di kamruship closely associated. Itu la operational kuibo.
Sure. So 2018 bra itu Meraki Entertainment do shuru huise. Mr. Kohima first start kurise. Around 2018, 19, or 21 and 22 because 20 day pandemic tagise coronavirus. So due to that, eku kuri buli paranai. But in this 4 years, what I have noticed was he's a one-man army. He is the only one in the organization. Aro tai laga associate kuno ba se holibi tai right July ito organization do. Aro I have been closely associated at the beginning, but 2022 day when I was invited to be a judge for Mr. Dimapur 2022. Mula remuneration do taira iman mujun kota ke I will come as a judge and my remuneration will be this much in a fixed kurishe, but he did not uphold to that promise he made to me. In Agrina, mujun laga association do itu right kotomu jise. Itu basudi do I don't know about the things that is happening within the organization. To isal inia nishna do I don't know anything about what's going on in the organization, but as far as I know, tai ikla president ase aro taila associates kuno ba tagibo, but then they are not president. Itu ese, yeah.
So tala nam dukun ase?
Tritong Sangdam, yeah.
So, iki apuni dijun ko ase ki alak pageant the winners can get promised amount they are like discriminate Christian. So Arutia Judo even recently concluded even Agisha, you got the voice Nagaland that the winner first one is a keep with the voice of Kurase. So Meraki Entertainment was up to initiate Kurase. So Abuni Dujunbi itu winners can get discriminate Kurabani, Meraki Entertainment Nagaland Abuni Dujunbi legal actions kumba logula Babanase.
One thing that I can say is, see, tahan lahat dia Sorobomba Konishna, atta platform ase. Sopi ko na bro, lebi Mr. Dimapur, Miss Chumu, Mr. Chumu ni ka porta ase. So what I can recommend or suggest is that tahan kuromun jale to ekta te stick kuno kuri. Aru kuntu kurese itu ke to bahal standard pa banai na ekta ground pra kuri. Winners kan ki bhi bahal pra sabi na. Noile to satta atta kuno kuntu ke sawo kuntu ke na sawo na jana ho jaye. Aru ulta hi sob ke neglect kura garne itu case to aji itu wala ase. This is also a primary, basic and very evident case of greediness actually. Itu the lalchi like the sign bhi ase. It be krumun, it be krumun, so krumun, manu ke tu krumun na de. Na to nijo kuntu bahal ba kro parase tati hi stick kuno kuri lobi. Aru ngana alak khan ki duri na se to chari dibi. Aru itu alak khan koala hisab te Dimapur de usile to Dimapur la majoti hi ekta team banai ke na Mr. Dimapur to organize kuri lobi na. Miss Chumu isule bi Chumu manu khan bra ekta team banai na with the support of their this council, yeah, town council or say their jurisdiction authority na ito la support pa team banai na hi itu pageant khan tu uthai lobi. Ini kaushik le to there will be reform for sure. Ole bi ekta organization ba hi kun bi tahan ki ni kan nukri bi nokwa garne hi kuri na hese sob jade sponsorship mangi na birase manu bi ita do pageant nole bi Miss Nagaland Mr. Nagaland kule to sponsorship you know it has become synonymous with the title na sponsorship kule to let's not ruin the or tarnish the reputation of the industry any further, but everybody should come together to reform itu bahal kole garne bhabna mun ekta kurina ami han ki ba ekta down change ani ho lagbo na. And then to do so one very vital point is the government should have a massive role to play in it na. Government pra hi inika kuri kuina order dishe kuri do nolibi Mr. Nagaland hall kruo during the Hornbill festival Miss Nagaland Mr. Nagaland itu time hi kruo inika kurina ekta plan banai shukli do tourism department bra. I think reformation is very much possible and in the right hands with the right people with the right team. I think it's a very easily executable concept. It's an idea that can be executed without any hustle and bustle, but given to the wrong people na itya mohan social media ki ho ase it's happening because it was done by the wrong people. So my suggestion is that mula sai pele what you ko that ki krese ekta dehi chipki gena bahal ba kuri lebi alak khan du chari dibi aro so nijor la district la title ase bole to nijor la district manu pra hi ahina organization form kuna register kuna license banai na pageant to organize kuri lebi inona winners khan ke Miss Nagaland de represent kule pathai bi na ini ko shikle to I think even the youth will be very much interested to come forward and participate and compete in this pageant when the whole judicial authority the society encourage the community supports na a pageant or any competition tan inka support ko shikle to manu bi encourage ho do hole bi itu nai. So ajila scenario to mohan society kla no government kla no ki to sob no na aro ini nuha manu pra hi itu handle kole try kora garne hi aji itu scenario to wala ase. So I think that is my closing statement. Yeah.
So it looks like a Me Too moment here na in the pageant industry then. So, आपल्या negative विषय itu asula arula aru sugela.
Sosala.
Sosala. Tadi last statement tu lah so mana aru voice out ni. Malah so it takkan kumpul nanti kali itu singer kali.
Singer, right.
Aru beauty contest nanti jalan biasa keyboard dan beauty industry de kamu orang so apa sih? Makeup artist ni kan.
Itu niga se. Agadi konishna. Arola kanbra itu statement di actually so manu voice out cross solution. And then even I personally received numerous DMs.
Number that good that viewers only.
Maybe around 7-8
So they are
individuals.
Tango.
Hairstylists, makeup artists, designers, winners, and all of that. So ini ka se.
Achha, हमको दुबले मुंजालो like you mentioned earlier, the idea of this is also in a way to make people aware.
Right.
So many of the kids, the younger generation, who wants to get into it, can't ever like you said, research for ina jamu lage. But what are the key points that you want to highlight that itu sagina jamu lage guna? Can you just highlight the key points of before getting into this industry?
Sure.
The channel or because there's like you said there's so many organizations mushroom mission like pageants
Yes.
events so how can they differentiate the genuine one from the just the the flop coming up?
Sure.
And just to add with that, Tritong Santumdo by Kias, by profession Kias. Even organizing Korea, Taipei, personality, say, do pageantry, Kurala training, Korea. Just to add.
Okay, I think I'll take the first question. Before entering any sort of pageant, first sabulido, itu past winners kan laga kam sauli lage. The past winners, matlab previous years takan laga winner do man tak pungjai dise itu organization bana. Like for Miss Nagaland, descent to Femina Miss India. Itu nishna. Like if you are entering a district level also, if the winners are going beyond, not just getting stuck within their four corners, but they're going ahead. Itu first sauli lage. And there are good organizations with good intention also coming up with various platforms. So it won't give you discouraged if they are really good. However, my suggestion for younger ones is always look forward for a pageant that has already made a name for the winners, for their past winners, and they have achieved certain credibility. Years of experience ito kan bi saul lage. Aro kwanishna, like the second question was Tritong. So
I have no idea actually, to be honest. I just know him as the organizer for Mr. Jumu, Mr. Dimapur. Apart from that, the background history case, I who najane. I participate kuna IC kune bi najane. Moi agade mention kule pawishi kule. I have also associated with Meraki Entertainment as their mentor, as their groomer and choreographer on 2 different occasions. So, the only thing that I know is he organizes the pageant competition. That's it. Notice contestants can exploit so general public and especially for the people who are going to participate in a pageant. When an organization gives you a target to sell tickets, just know that there is a big modern term there, red flag. Ticket iman bikai na nibi. Top 10 duo, Mr. Popular duo. You are plainly being robbed in broad daylight. Okay? So Tritong na tumo iku na jane or tell ko kam kola experience to kiase itu kuidish.
Okay, last question.
yeah.
Now that American Bra Manuhan sok mentioned Kurishe, ki dahan ke Tritong Samtam, Meraki Entertainment laga President Bra exploit Kuriase, aro dahan ki promise Kuranishna the same amount dahan chita laga ibitiana Kuriase. And whereas American Dunia Siki, the month of October, the Meraki Entertainment Bra the famous comedian, Mark Angel, tagi ever exposed lo ever so apni dijun be iman jun ke puisa niti gina toka dina se to do Mark Angel ke Meraki Entertainment ro ani bo lagi na nani bo lagi ko.
To begin with, I think firstly sapa sabi guribina nijula mess to because itu sapa sabi nugurina why chase for the larger picture aro itu pishu kol dia se inia nugur lage manukan ke inia tokabaji gurina aro manukan dangor names kan association kan iniga talents kan anibo inia kurado tik nai moi karni do aro yeah, to each its own holy be they might have a different intention holy be moi kobole monjado please clear your dues because these talents they have every right to claim for their dues because they have put their heart and soul, their parents' money, their guardians, their supporters' money. So you have to put accountable. That is what I would say. Yeah. What do you say?
Well, regarding the Mark Angel event thing, for me, I have no problem with them like bringing in international comedian here in Nagaland. In fact, that is a good exposure for us. Mohan gane bal. Will it be tahan anya time di kini ka treat kurule ase. Itu international comedians kan ke na bahar manwan ki kini ka treat kurule ase. Mohan naga manla impression ki banawle ase. Tahan wapas jan di naga manla ki quality wapas loi jawle ase. Now it falls under Tritong's responsibility to impart these qualities. Mohan la bahal na biya quality to Mark Angel kan ke diwle ase. It's very important. So, if they can pull this event off in a very professional manner, kudos to them. Congratulations. But if not, it's going to be a very big downside. It's going to be a downfall for you. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Yeah. So just to wind up Ajila press briefing do, mokan last year babna guri gina ekta agency national ekta kulibuli babna ase ke inika victims kan laga aro inika injustice kan mokan arbi how do we tackle it? There should be a mediator in between. So mokan donoto aro mokan a group of like-minded people we have named this itiado imando kobli mo na we have also we wanted to start this confederation of arts pageantry and music integration Nagaland ko ina ekta kibak kuribuli mo na se agency ekta to so that this implemented agency will voice out for the voiceless.
We have I think around 30 set of guides, articles and constitution that has been drafted like over a period of time. So man itu ekdam bhamna purna banai na se we'll put it forward to the government and then one itu license by shugli to we would want to implement this for the betterment of all the artists, creative people and all the ini man like industry de kiman juna se so man la benefits karne hi man itu bhamna kurina itu ini agency association shna bolibi association bole daro meme hoje na too many of this itu shna so that's what we came up with.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.